When we prepare for paper 4 ethics, we always look forward to the Western philosophers, Western thinkers, and try to imbibe their ideas in our answers. That's not a bad idea though, but I always wonder, why can't we take inspiration from the sayings, from the preachings, or from the very life of the great Indian personalities? The personalities from our own history, our own culture, our own society. And when I try to relate to such like great personalities, the very first name that comes to my mind is the name of Lord Shri Rama, the person who personifies the divinity, the name that associates with the idea of being Maryada Purushottam. What it means to be Maryada Purushottam? It means the one who knows the idea of restraint, one who knows where to stop, the one who knows how to behave, the one who knows how to protect, and the one who knows how to ensure the welfare of one and all. That is why with his name and only with his name there is an idea of Ram Rajya, a kingdom where peace prevails, a kingdom where there is harmony, a kingdom where there is welfare of everyone ensured by the one who rules. This is what the idea of Lord Rama and Ram Rajya is all about. Let's today try to understand the ethics and virtues through the personality of none other than Lord Rama. Before we start the session, let me tell you that this series will now continue with the ideas of such like great personalities like Lord Krishna, bringing personality from Ramayana and Mahabharata, bringing personalities from the lives like Gautam Buddha and Mahavir Jain, the teachings of Guru Nanak, and even the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, so that we should understand that what exactly is the idea of ethics, what exactly is the idea of being enlightened. The Western philosophers always try to highlight that their enlightenment was more meaningful, whereas our enlightenment was simply related to the idea of religion. No, it was not. Our idea of enlightenment was more holistic, it was more comprehensive. So let's start the series Understanding Ethics through great Indian personalities, and we are starting today with the name of Lord Shri Rama. Friends, when we come to the name of Lord Shri Rama, the first thing is to honor your commitments. And when we see towards this great towering personality of Lord Shri Rama, what we understand, it is not about just your own commitments, it is more about commitments of your near and dear ones or your superiors. When his father Dashrath made a commitment, to fulfill that commitment, to honor the commitment of his father, Lord Shri Rama agreed to give away his rightful claim on the throne, and rather he happily went for 14 years of exile. Right? Now what should we learn as civil servants or as prospective or future civil servants? The idea is to honor the commitment of our superiors, our seniors. When the political leaders make commitment, and we know that these commitments are meant for public welfare, for the good of all, it becomes our divine duty, it becomes our humble duty to honor the commitment and to do the needful. This is what the ethics of a civil servant are to be like. Our effort should be to ensure that there is genuinely the establishment of a welfarist state. Similarly, Lord Shri Ram gives us another idea of being virtuous while dealing with the enemies. When he looked towards Ravana, the demonic king who was so brutally involved in some of those wrongdoings like kidnapping Mata Sita or misbehaving with the dignity of a woman to a very limited extent, Bhagwan Shri Ram, understanding the evils in his deeds, wanted to eliminate, but the idea was not directly to eliminate the evildoer, the idea was to eliminate the evil. So he was giving, Lord Rama was giving so many chances to Ravana to come apologize, seek forgiveness, and while he starting the fight, though he himself was capable enough to end the war in a single minute or in a single movement. He followed all the ethics of the war and did not indulge in unnecessary destruction. Now, what lessons are to be learnt out of this? The idea is that the target should not be the evil doer. The target should be evil. The evil doer should be given a chance to understand, improve, so that the society as a whole can improve. Continuing with this, another lesson is the idea of knowledge and being humble to learn. Remember Lord Rama telling his younger brother Lakshman to take lessons from Ravana. He understood that despite all the limitations in his personality, Ravan has so much of knowledge in him. He is such a great learned person, and we should not at any given time try to belittle the knowledge of anyone. Be a learner through and through the life. Learn the good and bad so that we can differentiate between the two, and we should value the good over the bad in a better and a more meaningful manner. Then he was a very capable ruler, a very great administrator, and he is the one who gave us the idea of welfare of all. He is the one who created one such kingdom, one such empire where there was no fear of the stronger, where there was no fear of anyone being vulnerable, where there was protection for one and all. That is what Lord Rama taught us. In this society today, there is a great need of this virtue to be imbibed, and as future civil servants, this is something that you should look forward to. This is something that you should try to implement. Continuing further, he is an example. He has been, he was, and he will always be an example of simple living and obviously, yes, high thinking. Who else can be a better example than Lord Shri Rama? And this is something again that a future civil servant should always try to imbibe in the personality. The idea of equality. Look at the way he treated Mata Shabri. Look at the way he treated Vibhishana. Look at the way he treated Bali or Sugriv. Look at the way he treated any of the characters. He had that idea of compassion, humility, humanity, sympathy, love, and whatnot. He was ready to sacrifice anything and everything for the good of anyone and everyone who came across him, be it Ahilya or be it anyone. As a civil servant, this should be our effort, that we should rise above the narrow considerations and ensure that we should basically work for the welfare of every section of the society. Friends, with these ideas of Lord Shri Ram, let's today start not just admiring Lord Shri Ram as a symbol of divinity, as the personification of the God. Let's try imbibe his value system in our life and be an IAS or not an IPS or an IAS officer. Let's try to be good human beings by following the life lessons of Lord Shri Rama. Best of luck. Thank you very much.